JP, if I can interrupt, we have just declared Kevin Vickers defeated in Miramichi. Comment on the significance of Mr. Vickers failing to win a seat in this situation.
Well, I mean, the Liberals will need to go back and figure out what to do next, especially now that we know the Premier and the Progressive Conservatives have a majority government. New Brunswickers, most likely won't be going to the polls anytime soon. So, I mean, I'll let former Premier Graham speak more to, rejuvenating the party. But, obviously a major loss for Mr. Vickers and for the Liberals anytime a leader loses their riding.
All right, and I think, I don't know whether, can we bring in Sean Graham on that point? We have only one former Premier on the panel here tonight. I mean, this is a difficult situation for a party leader, Sean, to fail to win a seat, particularly in the first effort.
Mr. Vickers ran an honorable campaign. The challenge is that he and his team ran a classic front-runner style campaign when they weren't the front-runner. And they didn't take many risks. There was some, Premier Higgs did own the public safety file. Maybe in hindsight, Liberal leader Vickers could have came out stronger on the public safety file and took ownership, maybe pushing for a mandatory vote on the measles vaccination bill that Dominic Carty had brought forward. It might have boxed him in, but hindsight's 2020. Now going forward, what's going to be critical is that the Liberals are going to have to do some soul searching and look to see how they can make inroads in Anglophone New Brunswick.
Well, but in the meantime, can Mr. Vickers hang on as leader of the Liberal Party? One would expect that there may already be people who are looking around at who the next leader might be, seeing as the leader will not have a seat in the House.
Well, look, there'll be ample time for the Liberal Party to reflect and make decisions going forward. The election results are only 30 minutes in, but I think, Mr. Vickers will do the honorable thing. He'll reach out to his team that was elected, get their input and guidance. He'll also reach out to the ridings that he did not win to get their input. But what's critical is that the Liberal Party is going to have to make a decision going forward, and that they cannot be simply a party in one region of the province. And, I was blessed in 2003 and 2006 that we had strong caucus representation from the southern part of the province, and they're going to have to look now to how to make inroads in those areas that they've lost ground in.
And certainly the electoral map of New Brunswick paints a very, very dramatic picture. It's all blue in the south, the only red really across the northern portion, and a little bit